This is the last question from our compilation of all the questions for merit and excellence. So, according to my numbering systems, question number 34. This is the one. It's Leo and Leo's friend. They are having different kind of opinion. Leo started off with this, x by x squared. And then Leo's friend intervened and said, Leo would be better off if he designed the whole thing based on a rectangular pattern. That's the one. So now our question is, what will be the implication? That means what will be the changes if Leo follows his friend's rectangular pattern? Right. So first thing we got to do is what is the variable? Decide on variable. That's the first thing. If you have to draw any picture, draw them and get the story nice and clear in front of you, right? And then subdivide the area where you are writing your answer during the exam. Possibly I would do it the way I am laying it out in front of you. Okay, so eventually we should be able to answer this question, either what is x or area, which is x squared. So what is the area, or how many x by x tiles do we need? Right? So one thing we figured out, if we follow this pattern, we need only x squared plus 2 tiles. That means 2 extra tiles. So if we work out the area of that rectangle, which is x minus 4 times x plus 6, the length times the width. Now, the prior area was x squared, so our number of tiles was x squared, x by x tiles. So if you imagine those are the tiles, we end up using 2 extra tiles. So what we can do, we know something now. That will be equal. So we formed equation. Remember, this is algebra, so we have to use algebraic equation. And then if we attempt to solve it, we got to expand this part. So I'm going to do expand, simplify, and then perhaps solve. So with the expanding, it'll be negative 4x plus 6x minus 24 should be equal to x squared plus 2. And if I simplify that, that'll give me x squared plus 2x minus 24 equals x squared plus 2. And then, before we start solving the equation, we got to simplify and rearrange. Rearrange to make right hand side of equation 0. That's one of the very important thing you got to remember. Before you start solving any quadratic equation, you got to make sure the right hand side, that means the right side of the equal sign, should be 0. So I'm going to transfer all these, and that'll give me x squared plus 2x minus 24 minus x squared minus 2 equals 0. This cancels out. I'm left with 2x minus 26 equals 0, and if I solve it, that'll give me 2x equals 26, so x should be 13. Now, to answer the question is very important. So basically, we are looking at the total number of tiles was 13 times 13, because that is 13 tiles. That would probably, not probably, would take 13 tiles, and that will be 169 tiles. Right? And now you can test it. I've tested it, and I found this can be proved. We will have to have 2 extra tiles on top of that. So in fact, this one should give you 171 tiles, so you can test it. The video is getting longer, so I'll stop that and leave it on to you to test it. Thank you, and I'll come back with the second video later on. Thanks.